welcome back to another monthly reset. I hope October treated you well. If you have not seen Canada's most breathtaking fall colors video yet, please be sure to check it out. October was such a fun month and I had an amazing time. But in this video, we are going to dive into my October spending and setting up the November budget together. How fun, and let's get started. Let's start with October's income. So I received a small salary increase, nothing major, but it is nice to see a little extra money coming in. And my paycheck now is $1,964.82, and I got 2 paychecks this month. I also had investment income from my non-reg GIC, although the interest rate was lower than I expected, but I did bring in total $1,798.61. Lastly, my research assistant contract at the university has not started yet, so I didn't really receive any income from the side hustle this month. So lesson learned, I'll plan a little more carefully for the next time. Moving on to savings, my goal for October was to save $700 and I met that goal. These funds went straight into my TFSA, RSP, and in my non-registered account. For now, I'm just letting them grow untouched, but you can see my non-registered is about $400 less every month. Painful, but okay. Debt repayment. So my student loan payment don't start until November, and I made a credit card payment of $128.49 this month, which always feel good to just check off. Moving on to expenses. I set aside $330 for groceries in October, but my actual spending came to $297.64, leaving me with a nice $32.36 surplus. We didn't do a big Costco run this month and had some family meals for Thanksgiving as well, which helped us to save a little bit. I budgeted $50 for transportation, but ended up spending $0 because I walked a lot to work this month. But next month though, I'll have to start a budget for a bus pass. Winter is here and it's getting cold. Next, fuel costs were set at $80, but we ended up spending $70.34. This was a little surprising because we drove to both Mont Tremblant and Algonquin Park, but I mean, it stayed under budget, which is great. Beauty, I have no budget or spending here. I budgeted $50 for a date night and we spent $36.75 and saving me $13.25. We had a sweet little date in Major Hills Park and enjoying some food together as well, just because the weather was so amazing in October. And gifts went a little over the budget. I planned for $100, but we spent $122.60, mainly due to getting a birthday gift for my best friend. That was not in the budget. I'll remember to plan for gifts a little more carefully moving forward. And in terms of personal spending, I set aside for $70 because I had a plan with my friends for dinner and dessert, and I ended up spending $60.53. That was really good actually. I had a lot of fun. For the night out, my budget for a night out was $30. And I ended up spending $21.65. We went to a Vietnamese restaurant for pho, which is a great little nice treat, so I just put it as a night out. And for the entertainment, this category was my biggest splurge because I budgeted $450, but between Mont Tremblant and Algonquin Park weekends, we ended up spending $281.79. So I stayed pretty well under budget by $168.21, even just with all that fun. And for the clothing, I had $50 budgeted, and I spent $39.55 on a Halloween costume. Even though the party is not happening anymore, but I'm keeping the costume for next year. Well, it was a fun purchase and I looked good in it. For the bills and utilities, I stayed on track with no surprises this month. And starting November, my rent will go up, so I'm adjusting my budget to accommodate that. Although I missed my income goal due to the delayed side hustle, but I did hit my saving target and stay under budget in a few categories, so I'm happy with that. Well, with November's on the way, I am anticipating a little more spending with the holidays coming up and starting my student loan payment as well. Moving on to the checklist, income no, saving yes. Well, I saved $700, which is what I budgeted. Debt no, expenses yes, other yes. For the monthly reflection, I should have budgeted better because my income was off and my expenses were a little off too. But good thing I wasn't over. And I should start to pay my debt now. So I need to better manage that. Now moving on to my November budget plan. So I'm getting paid twice in November. And I'm just gonna copy over my income details from October. Same thing for investment. And I'm gonna adjust the amount to $17.98.61 since that's what I'm expecting this month. And the good news on the side hustle, I will have a new contract starting. This is like for real starting because I have a contract starting November 1st. But it's only 5 hours a week, so not that much, it's something, and my estimate after tax is around, I'll say $450, so I'll set that as my budgeted income for the side hustle. For savings, TFSA, RSP, non-registered, I'm just gonna copy over, but I'm only gonna budget $400 this month because November's looking like a spend heavy month with holiday prep. Yeah. Now on to debt. So I'll start making student loan payments in November, budgeting $178.20, which is due at the end of the month. And my credit card balance right now is $284.89, so I'll take care of that as well. And for expenses, for the groceries, I'm gonna stick with $330, but we may do a Costco run for some holiday treats towards the end of the month. Transportation, I am increasing the budget here to $70 since most likely I'll be take bus more because it's winter time, right? It's just so hard in the morning to walk in the dark. Fuel, I'll keep this to $60 since we don't really have a big travel plans. And day night, we'll do $50 again. Gifts, ooh, this is a really big one. I want to plan $1,000 for this just because I need to buy gifts for literally every single one in my family and friends. Yeah, okay, I'll do $1,000. I don't think I'll be spending all of it. I don't know though. Okay, just $1,000, enough to cover family, friends, and maybe some holiday exchanges. I don't know, I work, maybe we'll do some gifts too, but that's like small amounts, that's fine. Personal, I'll budget maybe $50 just in case I go out with work friends for lunch or breakfast for holidays. And night out, I'm gonna keep it for $30. Entertainment, we don't have anything scheduled yet, but I'm gonna budget $50 here. Clothing, I don't think I'll buy any clothes this month just because I need to do Christmas shopping. And for the bills, everything I'm just gonna copy over. Oh, the rent is going to increase. Okay, November is shaping up to be an exciting month, and I am really excited and looking forward for Christmas shopping. We're going to decorate our apartment this year just because last year we went to Europe for Christmas. So I really want to decorate our department for the first time and then maybe invite friends over to celebrate. It's going to be so fun. I'm very excited for holiday season. Perfect. That wraps up my November budget setup. I hope you really enjoyed planning with me and maybe got a little inspired for your own holiday prep. And I cannot wait to dive into the holiday season and start decorating and pick out those special gifts. Finally, don't forget to grab your free budget template sheet in the description below. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe button for more monthly reset videos. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Happy days. Bye.